Hello. Wayne Roach is my name. I am the lead singer in the band The Strawberry Jam. It seems as though I'm going to do that a lot. Sing rock and roll music, you know. Today we're reading 18 of numbers. 18. It's a fancy number. 18 is the year I was when I first met Nathan. Nathan is the guitarist in the band, you know. I don't remember exactly when it was. I think it was 18, you know. What I was out. I don't know where I was, what I was doing, but he was playing in this pub, you know, and I was there with a few women, and you know, he was playing with this band. I don't know what they were called, you know, the Dogs or the Bats, or I don't know. But you know, I said he's not bad. You know, since then, you know, me, my cousin John, Elizabeth playing the bass, we've been doing some stuff, you know. But I thought, you know, he's quite nice, and so I mean, you know, I told him that we never, you know, I never played, you know, rock and roll with him until later, you know, years later. But that is the first time that I, you know, met him. And so now, you know, we write songs together. Nathan, you know, we're not the best of friends, you know, but, well, you know, you know, we try to, you know, do the best we can as, you know, like a jolt to songwriting. Most of the songs we write together. You know, sometimes I write a song by myself. He writes some by himself. But for the most part, you know, we write together, we make some good songs because you know, I had my influence, he had his. And, you know, it's funny because he comes up with stuff that I've never thought of. You know, words that I've never used. And, you know, I'll bring him, you know, these, you know, beverages he's never drunk before. And, you know, we've a good time. Chapter 18. The Lord said to Aaron, "You, your sons, and the Levites must suffer the consequences of any guilt connected with serving in the tent of my presence. But only you and your sons will suffer the consequences of service in the priesthood. Bring in your relatives, the tribe of Levi, to work with you and help you while you and your sons are serving in the tent. They are to fulfill the duties to you and their responsibilities for the tent, but they must not have any contact with sacred objects in the holy place or with the altar. If they do, both they and you will be put to death. They are to work with you and fulfill their responsibilities for their service in the tent, but no unqualified person in the tent. No unqualified person may work with you. You and your sons alone must fulfill the responsibilities for the holy place and the altar, so that my anger will not again break out against the people of Israel. I am the one who has chosen your relatives and the Levites among you, the Israelites, as a gift to you. They are dedicated to me so that they can carry out their duties in the tent. But you and your sons alone shall fulfill all the responsibilities of the priesthood that concern the altar and what is in the most holy place. These things is your responsibility, because I have given you the gift of the priesthood. Any unqualified person who comes near the sacred objects shall be put to death." The Lord said to Aaron now, "Remember that I am giving you all the special contributions made to me that is not burned as sacrifices. I am giving them to you and to your descendants as the part assigned to you forever. of the most holy sacrifice, sacred offering, of the most sacred offerings, not burned on the altar. The following belongs to you. The grain offerings, the sin offerings, and the repayment offerings. Everything that is presented to me as a sacred offering belongs to you and your sons. You must eat these things in an holy place, and only males may eat them. Consider them holy. In addition, any other special contributions that the Israelites present to me shall be yours. I am giving them to you, your sons, and your daughters for all time to come. Every member of your family who is ritually clean may eat them. I'm giving you all the best of the first produce which the Israelites give me each year, olive oil, wine, and grain. It belongs to you. Every member of your family who is ritually clean may eat it. Everything in Israel that has been unconditionally dedicated to me belongs to you. Every firstborn child or animal that the Israelites present to me belongs to you, but you must accept payment to buy back each firstborn child, and must also accept a payment for every firstborn animal that is ritually unclean. Children shall be brought back at the age of 1 month for the fixed price of 5 pieces of silver, according to the official standard, but the firstborn of cows, sheep and goats are not to be brought back. They belong completely to me and are to be sacrificed. Throw their blood against the altar, burn the fat as a food offering, an odour pleasing to me. The meat from them belongs to you, like the breast and the right hind leg of this special offering. I am given to you, to your sons and to your daughters, for all time to come. All the special contributions which the Israelites present to me, this is an unbreakable covenant that I have made with you and your descendants. The Lord said to Aaron, you will not receive any property that can be inherited, and no part of the land of Israel will be assigned to you. I, the Lord, am all you need. The Lord then said, I have given the Levites every tithe. This is right that the people of Israel present to me. This is the payment for the service and taking care of the tent of my presence. The other Israelites must no longer approach the tent, and in this way bring on themselves the penalty of death. From now on, only the Levites will take care of the tent and bear the full responsibility for it. This is a permanent rule that applies also to your descendants. The Levites shall have no permanent property in Israel, because I have given to them their possessions. The tithe, is it tithe? Tithe, I don't know, which the Israelites present to me as a special contribution. That is why I told them that they would have no permanent property in Israel. The Lord commanded Moses to say to the Levites, when you receive from the Israelites the tithe that the Lord gives you as your possession, you must present 1/10 of it as a special contribution to the Lord. This special contribution will be considered as the equivalent of the offering which the farmer makes of new grain and new wine. In this way you will also present the Lord the special contribution that belongs to the Lord from over the tithes, which you receive from the Israelites. You ought to give this special contribution to the Lord, to Aaron the priest. Give it from the best that you receive. When you've presented the best part, you may keep the rest, just as the farmer keeps what is left after he makes his offering. You and your families may eat the rest anyway, because it is your wages from your service in the tent. You will not become guilty when you eat it. As long as you have presented the best of it to the Lord, be sure not to profane the sacred gifts of the Israelites by eating any of the gifts before the best part is offered. If you do, you'll be put to death. So that is 18 of Numbers. Good night and God bless.